Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about rape. So this is really a topic for me that it's really personal, and I wanted to share a story that I heard two days back from a girl that shared with me that she was raped while she was passed out, while she was in an alcoholic and drug coma. And she doesn't remember anything. The only thing she remembers is that she woke up in the hospital, and then she realized she had no panties, and she had her pants on, but with no panties underneath. And so she asked what is wrong, what happened, and they told her you were raped last night. And she was in shock, like she didn't remember. And I wanted to bring this awareness about drug abuse and alcohol abuse, because believe me, I've been there. I also had this time when I was abusing alcohol and ecstasy, and also smoking weed and stuff like that. And I also was raped when I was in that state, and raped from a guy that was supposed to be my friend, and it wasn't good at all, it was and also I've been involved with guys during that time. Once I was really, really heavily drunk, and I involved with a guy that I truly regret that night. I truly regret. And there was this other time when I was smoking weed with these guys and a friend, a girl, and they gave us some weed, but the weed was strange, like it was some African weed that was really aphrodisiac. So I end up having sex with two guys, and one of them just came on inside of me, and I thought, I was so afraid I got pregnant, I was really afraid I got pregnant. And then I went to buy the day after pill to stop pregnancy. And yes, I didn't got pregnant, and but we still did sex without any kind of protection. And I was really afraid that I got some disease, It was because we can really have sexual diseases. And then I went to do analysis, I went to have blood tests, and everything was okay. I didn't have AIDS or hepatitis. I didn't have any of that. So it was such a blessing for me that I was still healthy. But not everyone has that luck, Not everyone has that luck. So it's really important. I wanted to bring this up because I see many women are being judged for behaving like this, and while men who do drugs, do alcohol, and don't get judged. And also the main role is to protect women and not to be their abuser, and it's like the world is being the man, and there's no consciousness in the behavior. nowadays. And also when you are under these substances, under the effect of these substances, you will intensify your shadow side. So you will do mistakes. You will get angry. If the person is naturally abuser, you will abuse more. And if you aren't aware of what you're doing, you become easy victim. And that's why I wanted to bring this awareness. You can also, if you are a young woman, I know these times we are listening to these artists like funk, like Anita, Luisa Sonza, and you can Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. They talk about sex, and in a way that women are an object for men, but it doesn't have to be like that. You can own your own body. You can own your own mind, and you can be whatever you want to be. It doesn't matter. You don't have to please any man, and you need to understand that a woman that it's alone, going out, can be really vulnerable, especially if she is under drugs or alcohol effects. So that's why there is a lot of influence for people to consume drugs by the media, the famous people that do use drugs and do use alcohol. They get drunk and whatever. And since they are a role model for a lot of young people, well, if she does, why don't I? If she do it, why don't I? If he do it, why don't I? And it's like, think for yourself. If you do this, I don't mean, I'm not telling you, oh, you cannot ever experiment drugs or you can ever experiment alcohol. No, that's not what I'm saying, because I did it myself. So what I'm telling you is, if you do, be aware that you don't drink too much or you don't use drugs too much, because once you do, you become really vulnerable and things can happen, and then the one will be really hurt and will be really ashamed of yourself. You will be only you, and it's really hard to overcome this kind of trauma. It's really hard. So that's why I'm sharing here my experience, and I'm sharing the experience that girl told me. I'm not saying her name, and I won't say her identity, but I wanted to bring that up because if she told me that situation, and I know there are a lot of situations happening daily to women when they get in that state, and it's really sad, and we can really avoid it by choosing different. So that's why I wanted to bring this story and bring all my own experience also. So maybe I can help someone to not go through the same experience as well. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.